I am so excited about this one. I feel like I have accomplished something big. What's up, socials? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about my bullet journal. Hello. My bullet journal and I have been in a relationship now for all of 2017. It's not quite the end of the year yet, but oh my gosh, let me tell you, all these pages, there's full. Lots happening here. I am really thrilled. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I feel like I've actually achieved one real try at a note-taking technique that I didn't give up on. And unfortunately, it's just not electronic. I can't do electronic note-taking. It's so weird. You may have seen a video called How I Plan My Month, the bullet journal technique. You can get a much deeper dive into how I actually used it in that video, so definitely go check that out. I think a lot of people were pleased to actually see a bullet journal video that wasn't all about the beautiful art and calligraphy and more about practicality. So know that going in, it is a practical bullet journal guide, not a pretty one. But I do use colored sticky notes. Does that count? Anyway, I just wanted to give you sort of my feedback and review on the bullet journal technique. I absolutely love it. I've been advocating for it on the podcast. I'm advocating for it here on the channel because I truly think it works. I think a lot of the time we just need to be able to organize our thoughts, whether it's chronologically or in certain spaces and little pages in this journal. It's just so great because I can now say, like, this is going to go on the bookshelf and I can go back and look at the notes I took at any given time based on where I was at that moment and ideas I had. And I just think that that's a diary that I've been trying to achieve for a long time. I like journaling, but I feel like it's a very in the moment thing. I'm sure 20 years from now, I would love to read journaling that I did today, but I also feel like I do that in my own medium. A lot of me journaling is here on the channel. I display a lot of what I'm thinking or feeling or doing here on YouTube and in my videos. And so wherever those would end up taking place, those are going to be really nice to watch back too. I don't feel like I can actually track my thoughts with a journal. I feel like it would just be a nostalgic thing down the road. I can absolutely track my thoughts with a bullet journal. And the difference to me is there's a very specific way of using it in terms of documenting events, ideas, and using page numbers and an index, something so simple that books have been using for eons to organize your own thoughts. I'm so pleased that this actually worked. And the first bullet journal I actually bought was not technically from bulletjournal.com. It's a Likestrom, and actually, what's the actual? The Likestrom 1917. I found it on Amazon. I believe that the actual bullet journal, which I have and I'll show you, is using a Likestrom. I think they're using the same kind of journal as well. The difference is that bulletjournal.com, if you buy it from them directly, they will actually put the, what's it called? Well, like their guide, essentially. So it's like, what is a task bullet for? What's an X for? How do you migrate a task and that kind of thing? They give you that, what is the word? Key. The word is key. They give you that key here so you know, what do I do? How do I log this? So that you can really use their technique. But if you don't even want to do that, just simply the idea of using an index is so great because it's like, okay, what page is that thing where I was planning to do for my clients? Okay, it's on page 96. And then every page of this journal is numbered. You could go buy any journal, number the pages yourself if they didn't have it, and use that as a bullet journal. You just make your own index and add the key in there for bullet journaling. That's basically what I did here, except for this journal did have an index that I could use, and the pages were numbered. I just added the key. But once I was sold on this after 2017, I was like, bulletjournal.com, using me's, we're gonna be friends. And so this one actually is a Likestrom. Let me look. Yep, Likestrom 1917. And so it has the bullet journal logo on it. The word was here the whole time, and it has the key. So I'm really excited about this. I'm so ready and raring to go into 2018 with a brand new journal, be able to put 2017 on the shelf and refer to things as I need to go back to them. And especially just going back and looking at, I think that the biggest thing is the tasks and how they were migrated and moved forward. Because I was super amateur at bullet journal from the beginning here in 2017, I do want to look at how I was tracking tasks to see, were these really meaningful enough to put where they were put? Because I kind of had some things that were like a daily type of task that weren't that important underneath like the list of monthly things to do. And I think when you're looking at a larger time frame like that, you need to be thinking a lot bigger about what your monthly achievements would be. So I've definitely learned some things that I would do differently. I might go into more detail in 2018. Basically, you got to tell me that you care about this, because otherwise I'm not going to spend any time on it. But if you want to actually see that I'm making some changes of how I logged things in 2017 versus 2018, such as how I was tracking content, because I do think that the way I was doing it, I was inspired by another YouTuber, but I make astronomically more content, and this just did not give me enough space. So I found I had to just keep expanding my content calendar tracking. So anyway, if you have any interest in that, I want to see that in the comments, but if not, that's why I'm not talking about it now. I'm just telling you, like, this has helped me so much this year to keep track of everything. I mean, I'm going to tell you about this in the episode of Best Year Ever for 2017, just like we did last year, but so much happened this year, and I haven't even told you everything that's happened this year. It's coming in the next few Vlogmases. And so I'm just like really excited that this was the year I chose bullet journal, because it worked and I can go back and look at everything. So thank you, bullet journal, for existing. I'm very pumped about this. I think I'm going to get much better at journaling. If you guys want to know more, I'm going to leave a link in the description. It's not an affiliate. Like, I truly believe in this. If you can track your thoughts with bullet journal as well as I can, do it now. Do it now. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. As always, make sure you subscribe for good vibes. And remember to continue to go after the life that you want. Cheers.